We're going to upgrade the RAM on a Dell Inspiron 1440 laptop. First, turn the laptop upside down. Make sure that you have a Phillips screwdriver handy. You're going to see a bunch of screws around the perimeter of the laptop. You're going to want to unscrew each one. Just like this. A total of 6, possibly 7 screws. At least 6 of them need to be unscrewed. Let's try to do 6, and then we'll do the 7th one if it needs it. Just keep unscrewing all these. Nice and loose. You might not even need all these unscrewed, but it's better to be safe than sorry. So let's get the 2 in here out. Everything out. Okay, get these 2 unscrewed. Shake out the screws. 1. Get this over here. It looks like everything that we'll need for the RAM is actually in the center. Okay, now we got the 2 screws. These were for the middle. These are for the other 6. It doesn't look like we'll need it to take all 6 out because we're not changing anything else other than the RAM. So it looks like the RAM in this case is here. So we want to pop that open. Okay. So now you got your RAM and your RAM memory up there, and then you got your looks like I think that's an Ethernet adapter. I don't think that's the the processor. So very simple. What you want to do is pop the RAM out. So just push down a little, and actually, you know what? Just see these little latches over here. You want to undo those latches, and then it will just pop right out like that. Okay, so here's your RAM that I just took out. This is if you flip it around, you'll see it's a 2 GB slot. So we're going to take those out. other pair, part of the pair, you know, the Kingston 2 gigabyte piece. So 2 plus 2 is 4. So this is what we have now is 4 gigabytes of RAM. And what we want to do is add 2 4 gigabyte pieces to add to 8. So we're going to add our new RAM now. So you'll want to purchase compatible RAM for this. Make sure that it's for whatever type of computer you have. And you can purchase it on eBay or from an IT place that has stock RAM. Third party at this point. There's no original Kingston. I doubt they make for an old computer anymore. And you can just store the old RAM somewhere where you know where it is. You could try to sell it or whatever. Whatever. You don't need the old one anymore. So now we're going to replace it with the new RAM we got on eBay right here. So let's go add it to these 2 slots that we just took the RAM out of, the old RAM. Okay. Go ahead and pop that in here. Start with the bottom first, might be a little easier. And it'll latch automatically, basically, once it's in the right spot. Make sure it's in there good though. If you don't put it in all the way, the computer will not register it. If you don't put it in all the way, the computer will not register it, even if it's slightly missing where it needs to go. All right, we'll add the second new piece of RAM right here. Okay. Pop that in. Okay. These are fit nicely in here. All right, and that's basically it. So now we got to re-screw everything that we took out. Okay. Make sure you remember which way it went. Okay, so you can see there that the screw hole is right here. So let's fit that in. Looks like these can be a little tricky to put back in. Just gotta kind of pop it there. Okay. Okay. Now we can just re-screw everything, including the extra screws I didn't even need to take off. This one's a little, some of these might be a little tough, so let's put them on the Phillips directly. Okay, so what I actually had to do is grab a smaller Phillips, and then it can fit onto the tip of the screw. So let's So taking it out is one thing, putting it back in is another. You want to use a smaller screwdriver. Make sure it's nice and tight. And do the same thing again. This one is even deeper. Barely got it. You have to be very precise with rescrewing this in. So yeah, to summarize, basically, I unscrewed the laptop. I only really needed to do, in this case, for this laptop, this compartment here, and it's different in every computer. Some of them you actually do need to unscrew everything. I was surprised for the Inspiron, you actually only need to do the middle too. Maybe even possibly even only that one, but I mean, even on other Dells made at the same time as this one, you do have to unscrew the whole thing. So yeah, sometimes you don't know, but I mean, it doesn't hurt to unscrew everything. It's just more work to put the screws back in when you're done. Okay. Also, I changed screwdrivers. So we opened up the computer, replaced the RAM, which is pretty simple. Just undo the latches, add the new RAM nice and snug that you purchased elsewhere. And then what you want to do after you're done is test the laptop. Sometimes the older ones don't tell you if you installed new RAM, but sometimes they do. And then once the computer is booted, just check your Windows properties in your My Computer. Windows, whatever Windows you're using. Well, now it's Windows 10. I don't really get a choice. And just make sure that it's showing now, instead of 4 gigabytes of memory, but 8 gigabytes of memory, because that's what we wanted. All right, so we're all screwed in. Then just boot up your computer and check it out. As long as you install the memory correctly, you're not gonna have a problem. So good luck.